Good morning, everyone. I have another clean for free for you today. Today we are going to be going back to the house where I cleaned out the storage unit and put everything in the other storage. It was too hot. I had to take off my coat. So, anyway, my husband, since he's on strike, he decided to go ahead and go back and help me do some more work over there. He did the whole front, which is kind of the driveway, and both little side yard. You'll see. But anyway, that is what we are doing in this video. I'm going to be working on the big side porch and the small side porch. I'm just so excited. Let's go. First, let me show you a little snippet of the house so you can remember what house it was I'm talking about in case this is your first video.
A while back, I cleaned out her other shed and there were 14 bags of laundry in that shed. And then this clip here is of the day that I went back to this house and did the toy room. And I was saying in this video, man, if I get another time to come back to this house, I want to do the yard a little bit. Wish I had unlimited time. I'd pick all this stuff up. I will link the previous videos for this house in the description. I just wanted you to hear that clip of me saying that I wanted to come back here. But anyway, let's get back to present day now, shall we?
Okay, so we went ahead and came back because we wanted to make sure, because that last video, remember I told you I was going to come back?
We won't have time in this video to do the backyard, so this video is just going to be focused on this part of the yard and the front area and the other small porch on the other side. And then, I don't want to say it out loud, but maybe we'll come back.
So we brought the weed eater. We're going to move this hose. And my husband's with me. He's going to weed eat everything. And he's going to put the lock on that shed. We got a new one. Yeah, because he's on strike. So he's my assistant. Right, hon?
I hope the sound of the weed eater and lawnmower isn't too bothersome. I'm trying to open this little bag so I can see what's in it, so I know what to do with it. But I can't because there's it's tied in a knot. I see a pattern with this house in the online shopping category.
Whoa. Holy shit.
This big giant box has a TV stand in it, and it's super heavy. We were going to put it in the shed for her, but we decided not to move it because my husband's ribs were hurting him. So I ended up just putting it down on the lower level of the porch so that it wasn't such an eyesore on the front when you first walk in, you know.
Get it down.
And then this box is the most gigantic mailbox I've ever seen in my life, but it's all in pieces and had to be put together. My husband was going to do it, but then once he looked in the box, he was like, no way. So we just put that in the shed. It kind of sucks because we had the shed nice and clear where you could walk around in there and look and see stuff. But now we had to put some of these big items from the porches in the yard in there. So it kind of clogged it up again.
Yeah, but okay. I got that much cleared out. I'm gonna wipe off this table, sweep off this porch. I had to leave that TV stand there because it's really heavy. And then now I'm gonna work on this section.
I hope the traffic noise isn't bothersome to anybody either because, yeah, she lives on a really busy street. The backyard is on a busy street. The front yard, it's not so bad, but anyway, I'm just starting here by picking up the trashes.
I just need to...
That bowl has a big crack in it. That's why it's considered trash.
Okay, I'm gonna get the broom, dust off the chair. I'm gonna brush this off first before I clean it. And this.
This house is only 10 minutes away from my house, so it's really convenient, like to go to for a clean for free.
Which is weird because there's no...
I was wondering what was up with all the cat hair on these cushions because she does not have any cats. And I asked her about it later, and then she said there's like a couple neighborhood cats that hang out on those chairs. And I was like, well, that's probably a good thing, I'm thinking, because it keeps the mice away. I was having a hard time trying to figure out how to arrange all this furniture. It's her and her daughter that live here, but she has 6 chairs on the porch. So it's just, and it's kind of a narrow porch. And then you have that big giant box to deal with. So yeah, it was a little, I don't know quite if I got it right. But at least now without boxes, she could rearrange it easy enough if she wants to.
Before I put the other chair in there.
It's just too claustrophobic with that chair right there in the middle, I think. And there was no way I was going to put one on the other side against the house. because then it would have stuck out even further. But yeah, I'm curious if she changed it.
That's a lot of cat hair for a house with no cats. That's weird. Now she said we could leave this little car on the porch.
The weeds were so tall they were growing through all the way in between the railings. There's a crazy long hook sticking out here. I ended up putting a chair in front of it so nobody would get hooked on it. You can see my husband in the front on the right, sometimes in the distance. Yeah, it's too bad my husband didn't have his own YouTube channel, because then you could consider this a collaboration. There's more cat hair on this cushion than I've seen on cushions in homes with cats. Now, if I was Bonnie, I would probably take these cushions home and wash them. Sorry, Bonnie. Nope. It's not happening today. I was trying to figure out how I was going to clean out the inside of this little pink car. It was full of pine needles. I'm still rearranging this furniture, trying to figure out how to get it to all fit without being claustrophobic. Is it just me? I don't know. I feel claustrophobic with nowhere to walk and having to like turn your body sideways to get by. Like, I cannot stand that.
And then I'll put this over to that corner. And okay, so now when you come up the back, the furniture's all on the right and you have a clear pathway. She can drive her car back and forth. that's just my tripod. And then you have a clear front porch so you don't feel claustrophobic when you come home. And I just have to pick up those few little things and it'll be done here.
Okay, now it's time to start on the backyard. I'm just going to be picking up the trash, and my husband's going to be doing the yard work, but not in this video. He is going to do the yard work on the opposite side of this fence in this video, right over there to your left. I'm just putting that little picnic table up on the porch because there's not enough furniture on the porch. I hope it's not too windy. Yeah, I don't know. Filming outside is turning out to be quite challenging. Between dogs barking and, I mean, geesh. Also, I forgot my gloves. This is like part of a little train track. Well, I guess it's a big train track. And this is some kind of a blow-up thingamajig of some sort with a unicorn horn on it. And these are still in the packaging, but the packaging got like rained off. Like, you see that big thing that's leaning up against the porch? It was a giant box in a cardboard box. And like it rained on it so much that the box fell apart and the pieces of whatever was inside were falling out of it. And it's like, I think it's some kind of a hammock or, you know, like a porch swing or something. But anyway, my husband put it behind the shed because it wouldn't fit inside the shed. So I was hoping that I would be able to lose a couple of pounds by doing all this clean for free stuff, but it's not working out because when my husband is home on strike, we tend to eat a lot. and go out to eat a lot. So it's like not really working out. Just putting all that soggy cardboard in the garbage can. Here's a little frog who wants to see a cute little frog.
Yeah, he's been in here for a while. He's been outside.
He's right on the round part of that swing, the side of it. See him? So cute. Look at him, he's so cute.
I'm not gonna kill you, frog. It's gonna move you.
Oh, look at him. You gotta go in the shed now.
I'm gonna put him behind the shed.
I think this is more pieces to that train thing. But yeah, when the rainy season comes and if you don't put your stuff away, it just gets so moldy and filled with dirty, wet, soggy leaves and pine needles. It rains a lot around here in the Pacific Northwest. Now this is the top of a bird bath, and I was commenting how cute it was, and she said I could have it. Can you believe it? That happens to me sometimes. I've gotten such cute stuff, but I really need to be careful, because what if I was the one who became a hoarder? Oh my goodness. Now, if my physical therapist was watching, did you see how I used my legs and squatted down to pick up the post to the bird bath? Okay, my husband got some of the weeds down from the house, because you can't weed eat this stuff, otherwise it gets holes in it. So I got everything. My husband will move that planter later out of the yard, and one last look at the porch just because. This gives her something to do outside to play, even though it's rainy season. A little place to have her lunch or whatever. So cute. I just didn't get a chance to clean off those tables, but that's okay. So let's look at some before and afters. Very crowded, lots of packages, cat hair, and a nice little refresh. Okay, now on this side of the house, we put that swing set in the shed, because it's getting to be rainy season now, so. But I'm gonna grab that trash under the stairs if I can reach it, and clean this up a little bit and get rid of that chair. And I think my husband, I asked him if he would fix this. There's a hole right there. It's like some strong carpet over it, but it's actually a hole. So anyway, we'll get all that fixed up here. There he is. These stairs need some toe kicks. Is that what you call them? So that it doesn't go all the way through. That way you can't get trash under there. That's all I can reach. I gotta remember not to forget my gloves next time. think that pile of moldy wet clothes counts for being up there with some high quality content.
Maybe I should just... Does it all come up in one swoop?
One of these days, I'm going to get a whole house like this. Ari Katerina and Barbie from Clean with Barbie clean up that one little pile that I just picked up. They clean that stuff up all day long. I just have to explain to my husband about the hole. Luckily, he brought the right stuff to fix it because I had told him about it previously, so he knew what to bring. There are so many cobwebs up here. So this is that area where all that bed and that old swing set and stuff were lined up against the house. See, this is the before. And it was actually worse than this. See, this is the other before from the previous time that I was there. But we have gone to the dump. And this is your last before.
Okay. Here's the front porch now. Ta-da! My husband's been mowing, and he got the lock on the shed. Brand new lock.
Sorry about the sound of the airplanes. It's just ridiculous over here.
My porches and yard, all the trash from the yard is right there. And right now I'm just gonna sweep this cement part off. And then I'll show you what's trash. We're not gonna go to the dump again this time. I mean, I don't know if I'm ever gonna go to the dump again, but we just put all the stuff for the dump in here. Okay, that's all swept off. I'm gonna go ask my husband what he wants me to help him with next. Since he's still working, and my main thing was get rid of the trash and clear off the porches. He's doing the front, so it looks nice from the front.
Okay, you see this cute little area, and it's got weeds and stuff all
I'm also
around.
gonna get around the edges of this cement thing too.
But here's my husband's before.
This part turned out great.
Here's my little area before.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that there were two giant holes in this platform because it was so buried with blackberry bushes. And there's a cute little walkway right here. We'll have to unbury that. I feel like we're making an SB mowing video. He just cleaned all that along the fence line and I wasn't filming because I was charging my phone. Okay.
While he was doing this, I was working on that cute little area that I keep calling a walkway.
Okay, I'm gonna have to clean up all the little piles that I made here, but at least I got this so far. I'll just follow it along so it looks cute.
And right when I was getting ready to do it, he comes over here with his fast little machine and whips out in about 5 minutes what took me like 45 minutes. Okay, we're just about done. Just raking this up now.
Okay, this will be my after video for the yard part. Looks really good. You can see that cute little walkway. Looks like we have a problem here. Need to fix this. Something's wrong with this.
I'm a damsel in distress.
Need to put a big...
He was so hungry and done by this point.
Why is it crooked?
This whole thing's crooked.
Wow, look at that big pile you got over there. And then here's my pile over here.
I asked him to move that planter too. So, if you're interested, stay tuned for next week because we are going to do the backyard and you will get to see how it turns out. I'm just going to show you some of the things that are wrong so you can know what to look for. That fire pit thing is going to go. That side of the porch is going to get, or the house is going to get fixed. He's going to mow and get rid of some blackberry bushes. And there's a little other part of the house that's kind of messed up. So this is where we left it for this day. And we're going to come back and do some blackberry removal. And there's a piece of the fence missing. I don't know if I show you that here, but yep, we're on our way to go get some more food. Because what else would we be doing? So anyway.
Well, that's all I have for you today on this Clean for Free. We're going to clean up our stuff and put it away and go get something to eat because we are starving. Oh my gosh. Is he going to be another Clean for Free guy? No, the more the better.
Okay, that's all I have for you this time. But yeah, next week, I'm going to finally get back to those kitchen cabinets that I've been talking about while he does the backyard. That's all I have for you. Love you. Bye.